Hey guys, Weeby News here, and today I'm bringing you another Genshin Impact video, and this time we're going to be discussing this mysterious character that was present in the game's early development files. Please do like and comment, and most importantly share if you enjoyed this video and would like more Genshin content. The YouTube algorithm really does not like it when I do stuff other than Danganronpa, so I would very much appreciate the support. And yeah, that type of stuff helps me out a ton. But yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the video. So like I said before, this character was found in Genshin's early game files. More specifically, it's enclosed beta testing 1, which is the absolute earliest version of Genshin Impact available. According to the cutting room floor, it was given to a limited amount of beta testers during the week of June 21st, 2019, and found its way onto the internet through an Anon Files upload. If you look at the files from this version, you can see there is a lot of differences between this version of the game and what we ended up with. Although it's not playable due to its servers being shut down, video footage does still exist, and it is possible to extract its assets for viewing. These are pretty interesting to look through. You can see some characters like Akomi and Shinhee specifically went through some pretty big design changes before their finalized versions. By far, the most mysterious character in these files is this character sometimes referred to as Kate and other times referred to as Kevin. Weird names, I know. There's a decent amount of information that has been dug up about her by Genshin leakers and data miners though. It's believed that her model was used as a placeholder for the Travelers, since a reputable leaker who goes by Lumi on Twitter uncovered that Kevin and Kate both use the Kate model, and it's shown that she has both Anemo and Geo visions with these listed skill effects. She also has a red variant likely to differentiate between Kate and Kevin in-game. So this would all make sense if she was a placeholder for Aether and Lumine before they received their official names and designs. Also, I noticed on the cutting room floor that her file name was Test Heroine Type 01, so I'd say that's pretty solid confirmation as well that she was in fact used as a placeholder for them. But this isn't where the mystery of Kate ends, because there is some other conflicting information that has been leaked that makes it seem like she was more than just a placeholder for Lumine and Aether. A Reddit user found some of her scrapped voice lines from the first beta test on Bilibili. Unfortunately, the original post was deleted, but you can still look at the page if you use the Wayback Machine, which will show you an archive of the page from June 2021. The lines that were deleted were the following. Reporting for duty, I came back from vacation. Thank you, sir. You can call me Kate. Is there any work you need me to do? Grandmaster Jean, I just came to work, so I'm not too familiar with these areas. So this basically confirms to me that she was not only a stand-in for the protagonist, but also at some point during development was meant to be her own unique character. A knight of Favonius who worked under Jean. The data miner also revealed that she's 5 feet tall and her full name is Kate Caslana. According to this tweet by Zeniat, they stated that a data miner revealed that she was intended to be an Electrosword user at one point as well. So I have two theories about this. First, since it's confirmed that she was a placeholder for the Travelers, they could have given her Electro abilities just to test out the Travelers' future skills during beta testing. But I will say when you compare her Electro ability names to the Travelers, they don't sound too similar. Her abilities were listed as Flicker Wave, Thunderfall, and Pierce Lightning, and the Travelers' Electro abilities are Foreign Thundershock, Lightning Blade, and Bellowing Thunder. It is a bit hard basing the comparison off names alone. Also, even if these were originally intended for the Traveler, they could have been scrapped or changed a lot before the final version. My other idea is that since it does seem like at one point she was meant to be her own unique character, those could have been her originally intended abilities. But to my knowledge, there's no confirmation on either of these ideas. Something else I noticed that's pretty interesting about her is how similar her design looks to Noelle. Most notably, they're both short, they have pale skin, short light grayish hair, and they have these mechanical looking arms. Kate's looks more robotic, while Noelle's looks more like armor, but it is a pretty unique feature that they both share. One of the few visual differences between them is their eye color, Noelle having green eyes and Kate having blue eyes. But I noticed in one of Kate's designs in closed beta testing 2, she actually does have green eyes instead, which makes me wonder if maybe the creators used Kate's design as a base for Noelle's, and that this was one of the first steps they took to redesign her. Even comparing their clothes, they look pretty similar to knee-length dress with a belt across and a chest window. Noelle's is much more fleshed out and made-like to match her personality, but I don't think it's too much of a stretch to think her design may have been based off of Kate's. And even though Noelle isn't a Knight of Favonius yet, a big part of her personality is becoming one, and since we know from Kate's voice lines that she was meant to be a Knight of Favonius, I feel like their personalities are pretty pretty similar too. Although I feel like there's a decent amount of evidence for it, it's a little difficult to confirm this theory since I can't get exact dates on when the models were made. But according to the cutting room floor, Noelle's model was present in closed beta testing 1, but wasn't playable until closed beta testing 2. So overall, I think there's a decent chance that this is the case, but like I said, I can't really confirm it either way. The final really interesting thing regarding Kate is her last name, Caslana. She shares this name with the protagonist of Kiana Caslana from Honkai Impact, which is another game made by Hoyoverse. I think they likely gave her the same name because she was based off of Kiana's design. Comparing the two, they look pretty similar, both pale, blue eyes, very light hair. I think it makes sense that in early testing for a placeholder character, you might be a little bit lazier and base their design heavily off of another established protagonist from another franchise. So I think one of the other reasons they may have decided to scrap Kate was because they thought she wasn't original enough. Another notable thing to mention is that the unknown god, the character the protagonist fight in the opening scene, also bears a striking resemblance to Kiana Caslana as well. More specifically, her Hersher of the Void design. According to the Unknown Gods wiki page, the two also share the same Chinese and Japanese voice actresses. There's a few other things that have led fans to believe that the games are connected. Some noticed that in a screenshot from Honkai Impact, you can see Dvalin present on a computer screen. Then obviously the names are similar, both having Impact in the title. According to this article by Game Rant, the name Impact holds significant to Honkai's universe. In short, Hersher's attempt to destroy humanity in apocalyptic events, sometimes referred to as impacts. This could imply that Genshin's story is leading up to an impact by the Hershers in this universe. But I do want to be clear that this is all speculation. Unfortunately, I doubt our girl Kate will show up even if this is a future plotline in Genshin, this being because some have reported that she's not even in the game files anymore. But I still thought this information was interesting to share regardless, since she does share some features with Kiana and the Unknown God. I also admittedly don't know much about Honkai Impact, so I'd have to do a lot more research to discuss this theory in depth. But anyways, this will conclude the video. What do you guys think about Kate? Personally, I'm leaning towards the theory that her model was used heavily to inspire Noelle because of all the similarities I pointed out. Because of this, I doubt we'll ever see Kate implemented as her original self in the game, but I'd love to hear what you guys think too. Do you agree with my theory? Or do you think there's a chance she could be redone and released later? Let me know in the comments. And also let me know what other Genshin videos you would like to see from me. There's a Paimon theory that I'm really interested in making a video on, and I'm also thinking of maybe making a Venti character analysis after I finish my Chiaki one. But yeah, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please do leave a like and a comment and share if you did enjoy it. I would very much appreciate it. But yeah, once again, thanks guys for watching, and I will see you real soon.